Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. This is Jersey Lee Z. You may call me Lee. Oh my goodness. What a long nap that was, right? Oh, the new PC is up, and I had a little bit of scuff setting up the stream, but that's okay. I probably should have tested it beforehand to make sure it worked, but doesn't matter. We got it working anyways. Hello. Hello, Bolt the Burb. Oh, it's good. It's good to be back. It's so good to be back. Yeah, like having no PC for 2+ weeks. Like having no PC for 2+ weeks is it takes a toll on your mental, especially when you use your PC every day. Right? And I do use my PC every day because I am tragically, chronically online. I don't know how to go outside, nor how to touch grass. I think I'm allergic at this point. Welcome back to streaming. I'm good to be back. Good to be back. Oh. Be there no matter what. Thank you for being here for my grandiose return. Oh Jesus. But anyways, I played a lot of mobile games over the course of my 2+ week break because I think if I didn't, I would have gone insane. Oh, also my model might die at any moment for some reason. My tracking the phone I use for tracking is not is not charging properly, so it might die at any second. Some goat gaming. Oh yeah, for sure. And some, not so goat gaming. But yeah, like I played so many mobile games over the course of my break because I would have gone insane otherwise. And honestly, even though I did play mobile games, I still kind of went a little insane. Mostly financially, irresponsibly going insane. And I can't even say it was for something cool like Zenless or anything. I did not wail in Zenless. I wailed in stupid fucking other mobile games. But, having played these games for at least 10 minutes or more, and some of them were way more than 10 minutes, I feel like I'm qualified to do a tier list now on, whether they are worth your time or not. So, we're gonna be going in alphabetical order here. I've got like 60 something here. It doesn't look like that much here, but there's quite a bit. There's quite a bit. Some of them 10 minutes, some of them 10 days. Yes, exactly it. Yeah, we're gonna be going in alphabetical order here. So, oh, and just a preface. Technically, I haven't played all of these over the course of the past 2 weeks, as you can probably tell. But I did play all of these at some point on my phone. Most of them were over the past 2 weeks, though. So let's start it off with A Dance of Fire and Ice. Straight away, S tier. Goated. Like, this game, Dance of Fire and Ice, solid game. Just like in general, because 7th Beat Games has my heart. Adify with DLC, not on phone. I don't think they have DLC on the mobile port, but I have played the DLC and that shit's great. I love that. Fuck, maybe I'll reset my progress and replay it one day. Yeah, but this game, because this game doesn't need any Wi-Fi to play, which cannot be said for most of these games. Most of these games need an internet connection to even work. Adify does not. Adify does not, and therefore it has kept me entertained on long-ass car, like, road trips, and, like, flights and stuff. And for that, it has my heart, and it goes straight to S tier. And I feel like that's a pretty good start to this, generally trash tier list. Okay. Cut the Rope became internet only, and it's so fucking sad. Oh, what the fuck? Really? Why? For what reason? That's so fucking stupid. Okay, we have fucking Adventure Capitalist, and that one goes straight in fucking trash tier. Like, the only reason it's not in like, F tier, in die tier, is because it's pretty clean as far as, like, UI goes. It's just it's just a fucking average clicker. It's like another Cookie Clicker clone. Like, I really do enjoy Cookie Clicker, but I do think it has ruined. It has kind of ruined the mobile market, because every mobile game and its mother wants to be the next Cookie Clicker. Oh, Cut the Rope 2. Oh, okay. I don't think I've played that one, but I have played the first one, and I'll get to that. But yeah, Adventure Capitalist and all the other fucking spin-offs that they've got like 17 fucking spin-offs, like Adventure Communist and Adventure fucking whatever the fuck. They're all the same exact game. It's just a fucking idle clicker game, and all you do is like click the button, number go up. And like, generally I do like the number go up games, but it's just so boring. There's no like pizzazz to it, right? There's no spice. There's no uniquity. There's no, like, it's not, I don't know if is that a word? Uniquity? If it is, I'm probably not using it right, but there's nothing unique about it, because, like, it's just capitalism, and, like, yeah, capitalism is number go up, but, like, that's it. At least give me, like, I don't know, lore. Am I destroying the fucking world with this capitalism? I don't know. Anyways, it's fucking boring. So, straight in trash tier. It's not in the die tier simply because, like, UI is pretty clean and everything. Okay. Moving on. We have AFK Arena, which is going into... Wait. SABC. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry, I have notes up, but I didn't, like, I renamed these tiers at the last moment, and all of my notes have, like, the letter tiering, so I have to translate on the fly. But AFK Arena, shockingly okay. It's, like, weirdly addictive for an idle game, right? There's not really much to it, but it's like, I don't know, it has an aesthetic, and the gacha's really scummy, but what gacha isn't? You know? They've got like a weirdly like involved community. Like, they do a lot of like community like art events and stuff. Sort of like how Hoyoverse has like Hoyo Lab. They have kind of their inbuilt social media in AFK Arena. I didn't really interact with it that much, but the actual AFK game was like, alright. Like, it had its style, and it's pretty much like what it says on the package. It is AFK Arena. Like, you AFK. and you get the things. Like, obviously you gotta log in once in a while to collect your stuff. But is it gacha? It is gacha. It's like, I like the character designs. The character designs are pretty nice. But like, as far as gameplay goes, it's kind of like, there isn't really anything to it. You just kind of wait and you build your characters, and that's about it. Yeah, you wait, you build your characters, you gacha, you wait, you build your characters, you gacha. The number goes up, and you fight harder enemies, and that's about it. There's a couple different, places where you can fight enemies, but it's all the same derivative of the same thing, right? It's like, oh, there's a tower where you gotta fight enemies. There's the campaign where you gotta fight enemies that get increasingly harder, like blah 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 blah. It's the same thing over and over again, so it goes in the mid tier. Sadder Hoyo versus basics. Yeah. Okay, we have Alter Ego here, which goes straight into F, into die tier. I actually don't have anything specific to say about this game. I think, like, this is one of the earlier ones that I played, and I don't remember anything about it. And if I remember absolutely nothing about it, that means that it was so boring that I uninstalled right away. And that is worse than being just a shitty game to me. Being unmemorable and boring is a higher sin to me than being bad. Like, AFK Arena, in all honesty, is pretty bad. But it was memorable, right? Because I remember the gacha having some, like, interesting looking characters. I remember that it had a really, scummy fucking, like, pay to win system. But Alter Ego, I don't remember anything about it. Why do I have Isabelle? Okay, I'll get to that. But, like, Alter Ego, I don't remember a fucking thing. I don't remember a fucking thing about it. And because I don't remember a fucking thing about it, that means it was so boring, I uninstalled and forgot about it entirely. Like, the only reason it's on this tier list is because, like, I was scrolling through my, like, downloaded apps to build this tier list, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is this game? Did I play this game? And evidently I did, but I don't remember anything about it because it was boring as hell. I remember, like, I vaguely remember there was some, like, faux deep quotes in it or something, but that's, like, it. That's about it. Okay. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. I don't have notes about this because I did not play this one in the last 2 weeks. But this one, just for the memory, goes into Goated. It is a game that is no longer available. Like, you can't play it anymore. But it was just like it was Animal Crossing on your phone. And it was cute. It was chill. And, if the Switch hadn't if the Switch hadn't advertised itself to be the, like, de facto, oh, we are the to-go system, like, you can take this on the go, and also play at home. If the Switch wasn't already a mobile console, this would probably be, like, a solid mobile Animal Crossing, right? Like, it would be the only thing. And it was cute. There was some, like, not aggressive, I would say, but, like, I don't know. It feels weird to have a Nintendo game with in-app purchases, but then again, Mario fucking Run. If anyone still plays that, I never played it, but I heard that it has in-app purchases, and I'm like, why? It's just a fucking runner game. Yeah, but like, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp was like comfy, and it was nice, and I played it, and I built a little house, and it was all decorated, and I had my villagers, and they were cute, and they were cool, and you know, it was all around comfy vibes for a mobile game. I honestly probably wouldn't put it in S. In all honesty, I'd probably put it in like A, if anything, but just because it is no longer available, out of respect for the deceased, I put it in S. I put it in goated. Okay, moving on, we have Archero 2. Don't ask me why I never played Archero 1. This is just the one that showed up in the ads. And this one is mid. It goes into C because it plays like, a running theme for a lot of these mobile games is probably going to be Mario runs fun. It's just 15 year. Wait. Oh, for a full game. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah, I never played that one, but good to know. Yeah, Archero 2, a running theme in this tier list is going to be how faithful the game is to the ads, and most of them straight up are not, right? But Archero 2 is pretty similar to the ads, almost to a fault, because you can play those interactive ads and you've pretty much got the entire experience, like without all of the like equipment upgrading shit, and that stuff's boring anyway. The main gameplay is the stuff that you play in the ads, in the playable ads, and those ads, that's the game. You can literally just play the ad and you've got the main game of Archero 2. So it's not really worth downloading. But like, I mean, it's a little harder than the ads, obviously, because the ads want to cater to like the iPad children that can't, coordinate their hands for their life, right? But I don't like, there's nothing to it really beyond, like, it's a solid game. Like it plays very much like an indie game that you would see on like itch, right? On itch.io. It's just that, there's not really much to it outside of that little main gameplay. Like, all you do is just like, you run around to dodge attacks, and then you stand still to shoot bullet, and then you can like modify your bullet. I guess it's not bullet, it's it's like arrows, but like you can modify your arrows, and then sometimes you can make a deal with a devil, sometimes you make a deal with an angel. I guess you're not making a deal, the angel just gives you stuff, but like you just like upgrade your bow and arrow, and sometimes you get lasers and shit, and it's like, it's fun. It's just that, like, it's literally just the ads. Like, you're literally just, you've got almost the entire experience if you've played the ad. So, if you've played the ad, it's not really worth playing. Hello MX. How's it going, fellow gamers? I am, temporarily a mobile gamer because I've got like fucking 63 items on this list. Yeah. But Archero 2 is just like, whatever, man. I should try Elia later. What is Elia? Let's see, what's next? Oh shit, Bandori. Bandori goes into S because I have a bias. I have a bias. You probably know. Arcade rhythm game for phones? Ooh, I'll check it out. Like Bandori, I have a bias towards rhythm games. And Bandori is rhythm game with cute band girls. Never played Bandori. It's cute. I like, it's like Project Sakai, but if you haven't played Bandori, you probably haven't played Project Sakai either. It's like Love Live. Like Love Live, Bandori, and Project Sakai all are effectively the same kind of game in that they are rhythm game. Like they're traditional rhythm games with like flick notes, tap notes, and like judgment lines and like holds and stuff. You have played Project Sakai? Okay, then you've basically played Pandori. You had it in the Japan region too? Oh yeah, same. I have it on my phone. Both versions of Proseka. But Bandori is effectively just Proseka, but if it had no men. Bandori is about the story of like, I think, well, last I played it, it had only like 5 bands, I think. And they were pretty similar to the like Proseka ones, in that there was like a rock band. There was like a happy-go-lucky, like cheerful big band type band. Like marching band type band. And then there was the idol band. And then I don't remember what the other 2 ones were. But, Proseka, if it had no men, just explain 95% of rhythm gaming. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I guess, like, Proseka is kind of unique in that aspect, right? In that it has men. But yeah, like it's a story-heavy rhythm game. That has like it's like traditional. It's like traditional rhythm gameplay. Like I don't know how to explain it exactly. Try Noise Starlight. It's made by Terranuk. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one. I've never played it. Is that one on mobile or is it on like PC? Like, yeah, for as biased as I am towards rhythm games, I'm actually pretty bad at them. Especially the ones that have like high skill ceilings. It's on mobile? Okay, I'll check it out then. But yeah, like Bandori's like cute. I don't play it anymore, but like back when I played it, I think I enjoyed the story. Oh yeah, there was Poppin' Party. Right, there was Poppin' Party and there was Afterglow. And they were honestly pretty similar, I think. Like they were both just like K-On! Style bands. It's just that like one of them was a group of like childhood friends and the other one was like a newly formed group. For Noise, imagine a 4-key game with bullet hell. What? Oh god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but Bandori's cute. I think like they've added bands since I've last played. Like there was this band that I think Poppin' Party, who is like the default, like the first band you see in the story. There's this like bands called like Green Light something, that they like, that they, what's it called? Like really revered. And I think but like that band was always like background, like, oh, like part of the setting kind of thing. But I think they added their story eventually. I've never played it, and I never finished the main stories of the like main bands either. It was cute though while I played it. So like that one I give a solid S. I haven't seen alphas. What do you mean? This generation sure is a generation. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have... Oh, trust me, I have extensive experience with Gen Alpha, due to the fact that I have a kid brother. You know, I have a Gen Alpha, like, kid brother, and he is as Gen Alpha as it gets. It's snowing outside. It's the fucking end of February. Hey, winter's not officially over until March 21st. But yeah, we've got a lot of fucking snow this year. Oh, there it goes. Hold on. Oh, Jesus, I forgot you can see that. Give me a second. Oh, you can see that too. Whoops, my secrets! Hold on. Give me a moment. The numbers, what do they mean? Oh, I guess you can... Oh, no. What does any of this mean? Select. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. hold on. I have a backup for this. But, it's going to be a little bit scuffed. Just like a teeny bit scuffed. Oh, this thing sucks ass. God. I might have to bite the bullet and just, like, suck it up. But, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta, like... Okay. You know what? Good enough. I don't care. Where are we? Here we are. Okay. I have webcam tracking on. Oh, Jesus. It's so bad. Oh, no. Like, okay, do you ever like upgrade from something and it's just like, like maybe I didn't need the upgrade, and then you like change to the upgrade and it's just like, oh yeah, like this is better, right? And then you move back to the old thing and the old thing is like, wow, this sucks. Hold on, let me plug the fucking phone in so I can plug it back in later. Ah, Jesus. I gotta charge this fucking thing. Oh, shit. That's not the right kind of fucking, base that I need. Let's see, do I have... If my model's freaking out, don't worry about it. There we go. And hopefully this thing charges quickly, because God forbid this shitty fucking $70 webcam work. Why is Lollipop smoking? It always has been. It's Sanji coded. Yes, exactly. You get it. Okay, moving on. BitLife. And yes, that is exactly what it looks like. Oh my god, my eyes are like... Can you chill the fuck out, webcam? Oh my god. Yeah, BitLife is a game where you, like, like, what you do is, like, you simulate a life. A cheap $70 webcam. Don't think that's how money works. Unfortunately, that's how money works when you need, like, good tech and stuff. Holy shit, I hate this webcam. And this game, BitLife, where you simulate a life, goes straight in the fucking die tier. Because it's nothing like the ads. Like, the ads are like, oh, like, I'm in severe debt. I'm gonna go to the mafia. Like, or like, I'm gonna go to the mafia to pay off my debts. And then, like, and then the guy, like, makes, like, $1 bajillion, working for the mafia and then gets killed by the cops or some shit. And it's just like, that sounds funny. Hold on. Maybe if I turn the lights down. Oh, now it's straight up. Jesus. You know what? Hold on. I think I have a solution for this. Give me a second. I think there's a... Oh no, where is it? Where is it? Oh no, I guess not. Okay, well... Just gonna have to fucking deal with it then. You have a friend who manages a studio, has a 2K MXN, 100 USD, mic, and says that's not even close to high tier. Oh, yeah. No. If we're judging games by ads, you haven't played Homescapes. I haven't played Homescapes, but I have played Gardenscapes. And that'll come up when it comes up, right? Yeah, 100 USD is so unfortunately, like, not even not even close. Like, oh my god, I fucking hate the tracking here. But yeah, I like, the mic that I have is actually like a $300 mic, and it's still not like anything super high end. It's like, this is literally a fucking plug and play, or like plug and use mic. It's like a USB mic, which is not, you know, it's not great for audio. But like, if I really wanted something high quality for audio, I'd probably have to use like an XLR mic, the kind that like plugs into a fucking, like, a proper audio thing, like an audio mixer. But I don't have any fucking room on my desk for that. It's cluttered as fuck. Yeah. 60 USD webcam is in fact how money works. Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But yeah, like, then again, like, webcams in general are pretty bad for, maybe my settings are just shit, but like, oh, why? Hold on. Why is she here? Actually, you know what? You guys can see this. Why is she here? Why is she here? When did she get here? Hello? Hold on. God damn it. Do, 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 do. Oh, it is time to drink water. Why is she here? I don't understand. Is it because I bought VTube Studio like Pro on my fucking phone that is no longer connected? God damn, I hate this shit. Thought she was part of the display. Where is she? Where's the setting for her? Oh, it hates me. You know what? I have a solution for this. I have a... Oh, am I model locked? Hold on. I am. Hold on. Yeah, what if I just do this? Oh, they'll never see it coming. Hold on now. Just do this. And then I'll put on... Fuck, what's... I don't know my lefts and rights. Here, like, what is this? Like 100? More than that. 200. There we go. Ha ha ha! She's been excised. She's been excised. Is Alt F4 the solution? I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. Okay. Okay. Moving on with this tier list. We have... What the fuck is the name of this game? Oh, Bounce Merge. Bounce Merge is mid. Bounce Merge, honestly, should be lower, but... okay, this game's literally just Brick Breaker, but, the bricks get exponentially harder to break, but the balls that you use also get exponentially, more powerful when you merge them, like 2048, except it goes way beyond 2048. Like, the numbers get wacky really quickly in this game. Honestly, I would put it in B tier, if anything, because, like, it is a pretty good, like, does what it says in the ads kind of, number go up game, but it is fucking riddled with ads. And it's not, it's not a great experience being interrupted every 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes, every minute. Let me ask Ray, how much clickbait from Voodoo or similar have you seen? I don't know what Voodoo is. What's Voodoo? Yeah, but Bounce Merge is like it's a pretty good, like, number go up game. Like, you shoot, and then the balls merge, and then you get more balls. And then you break the bricks, and then you merge, and then you break the bricks, and the number go up, and it goes to infinity. Game making company, they make the sloppiest, shittiest games ever imaginable. I mean, in all actuality, I've probably played at least a couple of their games. If not over the past 2 weeks, probably at some time in my mobile gaming career. But, you know, I was kind of desperate for stimulation, so I was taking whatever whatever bullshit was being advertised to me. Okay. Moving on, we have Bring It On Physics Puzzles. This one goes in D. It's not a bad game. It does have ads, not as frequent as Bounce Merge or whatever I presume Voodoo does. But it goes in D tier because I'm really bad at it and I'm salty. Like, it's literally just physics puzzles. I'm sure if you've spent a day on YouTube Shorts, you've probably seen a guy playing a game like this where you just draw a shape and the shape hopefully solves the puzzle, right? And it's exactly as it advertises. And it plays well, and it does have the unskippable ads that you can make go away with a cheap fucking subscription. The one that keeps joking about boomsticks. Yes, that guy. Local VTuber lacks knowledge in aerodynamics. Yes. I lack knowledge in the concept of physics in general, which is why the physics of this model at the current moment, because of this fucking webcam, are so shit. I'm so bad at physics that my body won't even follow it. But yeah, this game only goes into D tier because I'm salty and I'm bad at it. But honestly, it's probably also pretty mid. Okay. Brain test is F. Brain test is literally just a bunch of fucking riddles, littered with unskippable ads. Because, it's a bunch of fucking really stupid riddles too. I always get the most brain dead ads for this game, and the game proper is just as brain dead. It's just oh, find all the fucking chickens, and it's just oh, you gotta drag the chickens off of each other, and then it's just oh, there's another chicken hidden under the fucking neck, under the nest rather. Technology rejects local VTuber appearance for not going outside. Oof. Yeah, that, what, that's fair. But brain test, it's so, ironically, I lose brain cells playing this game. I couldn't take it anymore. I did 100 of the puzzles, and I'm this is fucking stupid. For a game that I downloaded because I was bored, it wasn't worth it. For the first time in the 2 weeks that I was playing these games, I was wow, this is truly fucking awful and not worth the stimulation. I'd rather be bored than lose brain cells over this fucking game. But yeah, this, it makes me feel brain dead. It's bad. It's fucking bad. Don't play this game. Okay. We have Candy Crush Saga, which goes into B tier. It's an OG, it's the OG Bejeweled clone, it is the mobile Bejeweled. I don't know if there's an actual Bejeweled on mobile, but if there was, then nobody played it. But I don't really like Bejeweled all that much, the match 3 type games, but I don't know, Candy Crush had its style, and it stuck with it, it did its thing. My only grievance with it, honestly, as far as tile break games go, Bejeweled clones go, it probably would go in A tier. There was once, I think, it got riddled with a fucking gacha. How the fuck do you make Bejeweled into gacha? My god. My aunt's account is level 2000 at Crush Saga. Yeah, okay. There is something about Candy Crush Saga that makes like, middle-aged women go fucking feral. Like, my mom plays it. My mom plays it, and, like, many of the older women in my family play it. And it's honestly a little, it's a little eerie how consistent it is at making, like, middle-aged women, like, keeping middle-aged women entertained. And, you know, for that, it goes into B tier. And also because, you know, it sticks to it. Like, it may have, I don't remember. I think there is ads, but I don't know if they're compulsory. Like, I think it's the type of game where it's like, oh, if you want a power-up, you can get an ad. And it's not like, oh, you have to watch an ad every fucking 5 seconds. Your grandma plays Garden Homescapes. You're not saying anything more than this. Okay, well, that I'll get to my opinion on Gardenscapes later when it pops up. You can see it right here. But I'll move on for now. We have Capybara Go. This one is really fucking brain dead, one button gameplay. Literally all you do is you press the fucking button to roll the next event, and then there's a little gacha. It's not like a gacha, but like there's a little like roulette where you get like a good event or a bad event, and it's like that 7,000 times in a row. And it's honestly so brain dead. Like, the gameplay is so fucking bad. And it's not even really that interesting, but the only reason it's not in die is because the capybara is kind of cute. She's on levels 2.8k and 3.5k respectively. Something about these games really captivates those middle-aged women. Or I guess, like, further than middle-aged for your grandma. But Jesus Christ. Yeah, Capybara Go isn't, like, literally all you do. Like, you could fucking auto-clicker that game and win. But it's pretty boring. It's just, like, the aesthetic is cute. So it gets to be in D tier. Is my fucking tracker phone charged at all? 22%, bro. I want to get it to, like, at least 50 before I try to plug it back in. But, yeah. Moving on. We have Cell to Singularity Evolution. And this one goes into B as well. This is another clicker game, but I think it's pretty, like, it's really grindy, right? And yeah, it's really grindy, but it's probably one of the more unique clicker games. You got one of those fast charging cubes. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. I need more. I need more, like, random currency, please. Oh, you mean fast charging cubes for my phone. My bad. It was just, like, entirely relevant because in Cell to Singularity Evolution, there are cubes that are, like, fast charging, in that they give you a certain, like, times amount of the currency. This logo looks like budget Breaking Bad. I mean, kinda. I can see where you're coming from here. Cross-reference, yeah. And no, I don't have, like, a fast charging... Not for my tracking phone, anyway. For my regular phone, yes, I do. Because Android supremacy. Sorry to all iPhone users. But I guess I am also an iPhone user because my tracking phone is an iPhone. But yeah, Zelda Singularity Evolution is probably one of the more unique clicker games that I've played. And it's good. It's like okay, you know? It's got like okay, so basically you start with like nothing, right? Like you start with just the entropy of space. And you build the universe on top of that. And it is less it's sort of Spore like, if anything, but like if Spore was a shittier clicker game, you know? As an iPhone user, I understand you Android folks, and I wish to return back to society. You're always welcome back. But yeah, my iPhone does not charge very fast at all. But yeah. Zelda Singularity Evolution, like it's neat. It's neat. It's too grindy, so I didn't play for very long. I played for like a couple days, maybe. But like other than that, it's just it's an alright game, you know? It's got some cute models of like animals and stuff, because there's different branches of like things that you can simulate. And it's like, oh, you can get like all these, there's a dinosaur section where you get to see all the dinosaurs roaming around. And then there's the planets one, which is boring. And then there's like when you get to like one of the main branches things is that you can like populate the ocean. And it's just nice seeing like filling up a space, you know? It's like number go up, but like tank get full. You know, that kind of thing. Like keeping a terrarium without any of the, you know, effort of keeping a terrarium. So yeah, that one's aight. Cluster Duck. Cluster Duck goes in, this is our first A tier, Cluster Duck. This one, it's pretty simple, as a concept. Literally, like, what you do in this game is that there's a bunch of really weird looking ducks, and you breed them together, and I think the goal is probably to make, like, ducks with, like, complete sets, because it's like, oh, the ducks can be, like, different, they can vary with their head, their wing, and their body, right? And the goal is to get the duck to have all of the traits from one, what's it called? Like, one, like, category. It's like, oh, like, there's this flower-themed duck. You want the flower theme head, wing, and body, right? And it's just duck genetics. You play duck genetics, and it's pretty fun. And you can also, you know, banish your ducks to go fight in an arena. You literally drop them in a hole, and then they fight other people's ducks that they dropped in the hole. And then you can make fucking duck soup to help you along with your genetics journey. But honestly, the most fun I've had in this game is just making the weirdest looking ducks possible. Because it's like, you can do that. The ducks are weird. Like, one of them has a backwards head. And then another one has like Minecraft block body. And another one has like razor sharp wing. And you can mix all of those together if you want. And that's just Cluster Duck. That's the gameplay. You get to make weird ducks, and it's like it's a solid game. It plays exactly as it is intended. It's not too littered with ads. I think you can watch like optional ads. But like Like, probably the only reason it's not in S tier is because you have so limited space. I think you only have, like, enough room for 30 ducks, and it fills up really quick. Like, 30 ducks fills up real quick. You only have room enough for, like, 30-ish ducks, before they start, like, pushing you to, like, buy more space with real life money, and it's just like, oh, well, it's not that expensive. It's like $2 for a fucking an upgrade of like 15 spaces. But then you fill up that 15 spaces pretty quickly, and it's just like, do you want to pay for more? Do you want to pay for more fucking space? You greedy fuck. Like, is room for 45 ducks not enough for you? And it's not. It never is. I just had the worst chat ever with your friends. Do you guys have something better than Esper, Russian Bank, Tinkoff, another Russian Bank? Is Alpha Bank good? I don't know, man. I liked meth more. What? What? What is the context? But moving on, like, Cluster Duck's pretty solid. Coindozer Carnival prizes goes in D tier. This became abridged very quickly. Yeah. Coindozer Carnival prizes. I downloaded this game because I saw it on the App Store, and I'm like, oh, I like gambling. I like those gambling games at the fucking arcade parlors and the I mean, I guess they have Coindozer in actual, you know, alpha is a drug for some. Oh, okay. True words. Like, yeah, like, I don't actually like gambling in real... What the fuck is the word? Oh my god, my brain's not working today. Casinos. I don't like gambling in actual real casinos because I don't like the vibe. The vibe is bad at casinos. Because you're just, like, surrounded by desperation and usually the smell of, like, a lot of smoke. And it's just like, I don't like the vibe here. It reeks. It reeks both physically and also, like, spiritually. But arcades, now that's a different story. Because that's, like, gambling for kids. If casinos had Balatro music in the background, I'd go, oh yeah, absolutely. If I could straight up cheat at poker using, like, weird fucking jokers, then absolutely I would play. Oh, fuck. I'm itching to play Balatro now, but, like, I'll finish the tier list first. Gambling for kids. Yeah, exactly. Arcades are literally just gambling for kids. But the vibe is better. Because people are having fun. And it's not like, oh, like, I lost all my fucking money. Oh, no, like, I gotta fucking double down or else I can't go home. I can't eat. I can't pay my fucking mortgage today. Like, the vibe is, oh, I lost all my money, but at least I get a funny little, plastic duck at the prize counter. You know? The vibe is infinitely more fun at an arcade. And how did I get on this topic? Oh, right, Coindozer. Coindozer is at both. I've seen it at, like, a Dave & Buster's, which is an arcade. I don't know if they're, like, I don't think they're national. Well, or not national, international. Balatro in a real casino would be funny because you can just show 2 cards of negative blueprints. Yeah. You could straight up just, like, pull out, like, a pocket joker and be like, yeah, actually my hand is worth 4 times more than the other guy. Fuck you. Yeah, but like coin dozers are like decently fun in arcades. Um, but I downloaded this game, Coin Dozer Carnival Prizes, and it just made me mad. Like, it had real coin dozer physics in that most of the coins fell outside of the outside of the chute where you actually, get the coins back. What are you doing? I'm multiplying my hand. Yeah, exactly. I'm playing the Flush 5, in which I play all, like, 5 of the same exact card. What do you mean that's cheating? Yeah, but, like, the fucking shit-ass prizes, because they drop, like, prizes into the thing, right? And the fucking shit-ass prizes, they always fall out of the collection chute. It's fucking goddamn bullshit. And it's honestly, it's accurate to real coin dozers because that's how they're set up in real life too. But this one I have to watch ads sometimes, and that's unforgivable. Unforgivable. I don't even get the maybe promise of having a real plastic duck eventually. you know? So this one goes in D tier because it makes me mad. Makes me mad without any of the payoff. We have Coinmaster. Okay, phones at 37. We're charging people. Coinmaster is also in D. A lot of these mobile games are gonna rank pretty fucking low, honestly. But Coinmaster, I honestly, I don't remember what the game... I know there was gameplay other than just the slots mechanic, but any game that promises anything physical money in return is a scam and you need to uninstall it immediately. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't fuck with those games. I don't fuck with those games and nobody else should, That having been said, my mom has won, like, a legitimate amount of money in, like, online slots. But it's not a game. It's, like, straight up just slots. Like, PSA's public service announcement. But, yeah. Like, Coinmaster, I know there's gameplay outside of the part where you just do slots the entire time, but I cannot remember what it was for the life of me. All I remember is just the slots. And it's not even extremely fun slots. I mean, it's got like cool effects and stuff, but I've seen more fun slots at like casinos and shit. My mouth's very off sync. Yeah, because of the fucking stupid ass webcam. It's really bad. Like, if my mouth is open even just a little bit, it, like, fully reads my mouth as wide open. It's not great. But, it's what we're gonna have to deal with until this stupid fucking iPhone charges. But yeah, like, it's pretty unmemorable, the main gameplay of Coinmaster, because it's just slots. There's nothing else to this game, I think. I don't remember it. I have a pretty bad habit of just, like, playing a game and then being like, I don't like this game, and I totally wipe it from my memory. But yeah, like, Coinmaster's one of those games, and I wouldn't recommend it. It's not that fun. Maybe it'll be fun for a couple hours, but, even then, not worth it. Okay, we have Cookie Run Kingdom. I got beef with Cookie Run Kingdom, but it goes in B tier. It's a good game. Cookie Run, as a franchise, has a really, like, solid aesthetic. It has a plot. The plot is good from what I've seen. It's just that, it is a resource management game where everything is a grind, and there is, like, stockpiling is damn near impossible because there's this stupid, like, tree mechanic. It gets out of hand really quickly, all of the resources that you have to manage in this game. Like, I like the plot, and the gameplay itself is like, I guess. It's kind of a let the game play itself for you kind of thing. But it's like, I like the plot, I like the aesthetic. It's just that, like, and I like building my kingdom and stuff. It's just that managing all the resources is so fucking annoying. Annoying. Your eyelids are naturally narrow, so your webcam filter applied to me thanks to your either eyes closed or experiencing ravecore disco, no in between. Yes. 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 Honestly, like, I got new glasses recently. And these glasses have a much thinner rim and also, like, much taller lens than my previous glasses. So I actually can wear these glasses while streaming, and it'll mostly read my eyeballs. It's blinking when I blink, sort of. It's just that this webcam is really shitty. I thought, I do have contacts. I'm not wearing them today, just because I was wearing contacts when I had my old glasses, because when I wore my old glasses, this is where the story was going. When I wore my old glasses, the frame was so thick and the lens was not very tall. So my webcam, or even just my phone, like my tracking phone, which is better than the webcam, it's like way higher quality. Like, when I had those glasses on, it would read the frame as like my eyelids or eyelashes or something, and it would not track my eye blinking at all. It was pretty bad. So I was like, oh, okay, I gotta wear contacts. But these glasses are like thin rimmed, and like the lenses are wide enough that, like, you know, the phone can actually pick up my eyeballs. So, you know, I can wear my glasses now. And also that means that we can use the fucking lose the glasses redeem. So that's nice. But how much charge we got on the phone now? 40%. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, but Cookie Run Kingdom is just like, there's so many resources to manage, and it becomes not fun after a while. Because they always keep introducing like higher levels and higher tiers of resources to manage, and like you gotta build resources using other resources, and you gotta manage those resources to make other resources, and it's just like, oh, but you need like a bajillion of these fucking resources just to get by, and it's just like, fuck off. Like, the main gameplay is nice, and I like the story, but like, and the aesthetic is cute, and I like building my kingdom and making it look cool, and building little houses for all my cookies and stuff. But it's a hassle, you know? This is peak gameplay, waiting 18 days for a build to complete. Exactly. That's it. It's a building, it's a city builder. It's a city builder with like a fuck ton of resource management. That's what Cookie Run Kingdom is. The only reason it's still in B tier is because I like the Cookie Run franchise, and I like its aesthetic, and it's a solid game otherwise. It's just that I fucking hate city builders. I remember there was a game about restarting communism once. Interesting. Well, if it's a mobile game, then ironically, it's probably pretty capitalist in that it has in-app purchases. Okay, following Cookie Run Kingdom is Cookie Run Oven Break, which is like, it's like the mainline series, Cookie Run. And it is, I think, in gameplay, way fucking better than Kingdom. Because the mainline Cookie Run series is literally just a run and jump. It is a side-scrolling, like, run and jump game. And it's cute. It's cute as fuck. Like, Cookie Run Kingdom has voice acting, and Oven Break doesn't. But the cookies do make very cute noises. And the fucking, the characters are cute. The characters are, like, they can even be cool. And it's really funny, actually, because, because for some reason, the fandom can get a little, hot and bothered over some of the cookies, because some of them are, like, they're, like, mature ones. Like, I remember there's, like, Almond Cookie, who is, like, this, grizzled detective type guy. And there's also Espresso Cookie, who's this, like, edgy barista, dark magic type man. And the fandom is a little, bonkable. They're a little bonkable, when it comes to these characters. But the, Dev Sisters, the company that makes these games, is fully aware that they, like, they lean into it. They lean into it, to the point where they post, like, thirst traps. They post, like, thirst traps on their TikTok. Thirst traps for fucking cookies, yes. But it's a good game, Cookie Run Oven Break. I like the gameplay, like, way better than Kingdom. The only reason it's not an S tier is because it is deceptively good at making you spend money. Or maybe I'm just, like, really weak to it. But they make all of the package deals seem so, like, cute and, like, buyable, and, like, it lowers your guard, and it makes you buy a lot. And there's a lot. It kind of pushes a lot of purchases at you, and none of them are necessary in the slightest for gameplay. But they're so cute, though. Thirst traps for cookies. Yes. Dare you to play Mindwave. It's like 10 to 15 minutes to complete. It's currently in demo on Kickstarter, but in those 10 to 15 minutes, it's very exciting. It's a PC game. Oh, yeah. Like, someone posted about it in the Discord. Yeah, the WarioWare with lore game. And I intend on checking it out. So yeah, I'll get around to that eventually. Maybe if I get bored of Peglin, I'll stream some of it. I'll stream the demo on Saturday morning. Okay, Cut the Rope. Cut the Rope goes in B tier. There's not much to say about Cut the Rope. Everyone's played fucking Cut the Rope. It's a solid puzzle game. It's, you know, you cut the fucking rope, and then you feed the little guy, and he's cute. But, like, I don't know. I'm pretty bad at puzzle games, because my brain is small. But, Cut the Rope is, you know... Oh, no cursing? I'm sorry. Okay, let me put on a timer for that, then. Let's say, like, 10 minutes. I always forget how long I put the redeem for. But let's say it's 10 minutes. Yeah, but Cut the Rope is decent. It's a solid puzzle game in that, you know, it's a classic. It's one of the more unique puzzle games. But it's certainly no brain test, which is just awful, awful riddles over and over again. Cut the Rope it's good. The only reason I don't put it any higher is that there's not much to it. Like, I wish there was, like, I don't know, a little story or something outside of it. I want my games to be multifaceted, usually, right? Like, I want there to be something more going on than just one genre of game, and Cut the Rope is just puzzle, you know? There's a very good cartoon about Cut the Rope. I think I've seen that, but, like, I'm not gonna count that for the purposes of this tier list, because you don't see any of that in-game, you know? Genuinely hate what Rovio did with Angry Birds. Yeah, like, sell out stuff, right? But yeah, like, Cut the Rope as a base game is just kind of that, and that's it. And it introduces, like, cool little puzzle elements, but I don't know, there's not much else to it. Like, it's on the same level as Candy Crush for me, in that it's like a solid little aesthetic, it's a solid little puzzle game. But I don't know, there's not much else to it like outside of that. Oh yeah, my fucking notes, I forgot to pull them up. Yeah, it makes me feel really, really dumb though. Just because I'm not that good at it. Okay, we have Cytus. Cytus goes in A tier. And this it makes me sad to put a rhythm game in A tier. Only because, like, the only reason it's not in S tier, because one or two, both. I lumped these together for the purposes of just brevity, because I feel similarly to both. I like Cytus 2 better because there's a plot. I mean, there's a plot in Cytus 1, but, you know, it's fully hidden. Like, you have to look. You have to look for the plot. I never, like, if I hadn't read a comment about it online, I never would have seen the story bits of Cytus 1. Cytus 2 is, like, pretty, you know, generally just available for the plot. Like, it's part of the gameplay. And I really like it. I really do. I like the gameplay. I like, it's a unique take on the Judgment Line thing. The Judgment Line is what moves, not the notes, you know? But the only thing keeping it from S tier is that it's a pretty scummy, what's the word for it? Pretty scummy business model. Yeah, it's freemium. Yeah. Like, you need to spend an absolute ton of money. Like, I was about to break the no swearing rule. You have to spend so much money, just to access all of the songs and all of the content. And Cytus 2 is especially bad for this because there's characters with entire plot lines that are, like, locked behind a paywall, and it's just, why would you lock plot behind the paywall? Just make me pay a certain amount when you first make me download the game. Like, that's fine. That's fine. But making me pay upwards of, like, $500, $700, like $1,000 to access all of the content? Why? That's too much. Come on, man. They added Miku to Cytus with a plot and locked it behind a paywall. I did buy Miku. Like, as much as I like shit on, sorry, apologies, I'll extend the timer. As much as I bash on... As much as I bash on the business model, I did buy into it quite a bit. I've spent quite a bit of money. Possibly too much. But it makes me sad because it's a good plot. It's a good game. And I want it to be available to, like, everyone. But it's not available to everyone because they charge so much for, like, half of the game. It makes me really sad. And the same... Okay, I don't know actually about Demo 2 because I haven't played too much of Demo 2. But, Cytus 2 has certified bangers. Oh, absolutely. The songs in Cytus and, like, in Cytus... amazing set list. It's just that having access to the full set list is like $1 billion. Why? For what reason? Why? Okay. And Demo is going in the same tier, but like I'm gonna rank it a little bit higher in the same tier. Like, let me actually order these. I'd say like this. The actual plot of Cytus 2 you can complete for free. I mean, even with like Connor and Xenon and stuff. You can complete V and other stuff, but you have to invest. Oh, yeah. Is it the Capso stuff? Did they put it behind, like, Capso stuff? It, like... See, yeah, there is a workaround for doing it for free, but... It's like, I don't know. It's a lot of, like, effort, and it's like, oh, if you... I guess if you have a job, you just pay for it, right? But, like... Capso's paywall purely cosmetic. Oh, okay. Then how do you unlock, like, Connor and Xenon and all the other, like, plot important, like Cherry? Like, how do you unlock those characters? Because they're pretty plot important. I wouldn't know. I paid for all of it. It's been a while since I played it though, so maybe things have changed. But back when I first played it, actual characters needed for the story are free. Yeah, I guess, but like there's a lot of lore that's like locked behind paywall characters, you know? Like Connor and Xenon and all the rest of them. I forget the names of the other ones. But and also like backstories for the main characters are also locked behind paywall, and it's just like, why lore? Come on. Like, don't lock lore behind a paywall. That's just scummy. I don't like it. But yeah. Where's my notes? Yeah, Demo goes in the same tier. It's, I think, less so scummy because from my experience, Demo isn't as they added time traveling locked behind a paywall. Why? Yeah, exactly. Demo, there's still you can still buy a bunch of like song packs, but I don't think they lock any of the story. I mean, Demo has a pretty, simplistic story to begin with, right? I'm talking about Demo 1 because I actually haven't played very much of Demo 2, even though I have the icon for Demo 2 here. The Demo lore I don't think is locked behind paywall. To my knowledge, I don't know. Maybe it's different in Demo 2. Maybe they realize they can make bank in Cytus, and then change that for Demo 2. Demo had a movie? I never watched the movie, but maybe I'll watch it one day. Like, Demo... Like, the plot in Demo 1, at least. It's awful. Oof. Oof. That's the worst. Ew. What the fuck? Get out of here. Disgusting. What's my tracking phone at? Okay. We have 50% charge, people. Give me a moment. Let me try to set this up without destroying my entire setup. Ah, shit. Demo 2 became an open world rhythm game. I mean, oh, jeez, come on. Demo 1 was a kinda open world in that, you know, there was a little world that you could explore, but it wasn't really, you know, too open, I guess. Oh, I can curse again! Hooray! Mod-sama killed it. Oh, he's doing dentist stuff. Yeah. Okay. Fuck shit ass. You love to see it. Okay, give me a moment while I... Why is she still here? Hold on. She's still here. The little flying girl. Why is she here? Go away, little girl. Hold on. Settings. Where are you? Wouldn't it be funny if we had an option to hear me out? Instead of no cursing, I have to go full ballistic. Yeah, like... Redeem that is more expensive than no cursing. Where I am obligated to curse every single sentence. Honestly, probably would be easier for me. I have to actively hold myself back for no cursing. But give me a moment. Why, where is the setting? Where is the setting for the little... Why is she here? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, I ever cropped out anyway. Whatever, I don't care. Oh, we are back. We're fucking back, baby. Oh, I'm cut off a little bit, but you know what? Don't worry about it. Here, you know what? Hold on. You get to see her for a little bit. There we go. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah, Demo doesn't have nearly as much, like, plot important paywalls, I don't think, as Citus does. I don't know if they changed that in Demo 2. Maybe they did, but Demo 1 at least doesn't do any of that. So it's still in the same tier just because there is a lot of content technically locked behind paywall. But it's not nearly on the same level as Citus, so it gets a bump up in the tier. It's still the same tier. Okay, moving on. Fate Grand Order also goes in A. It's got like a genuinely good plot. It's got a genuinely good plot. Fate Grand Order, at least, you know, after after the first couple singularities, because this first couple singularities, I'm pretty sure were written with zero effort just because they thought like, oh, no one's gonna really care about a mobile game, and then everyone cared about the mobile game. And they were like, oh shit, like we gotta step up our actual writing game, and then they did. And the plot after, like, I would say America onwards, that's pretty patriotic of me, right? Like, the plot gets good when you get to America. But like America onwards is pretty good, plot wise in Fate Grand Order. It's kind of like one of the scummiest gotchas around. There's no pity system. There's kind of no pity system. What is this? Here, let me look at this. Live reaction on stream. X. Oh no! What happened? What happened to it? Someone inverted all. Oh no. Someone turned on like color inversion and then deleted half the graphics. Oh, tragic. Tragic. But yeah, like Fate Grand Order's plot is good. And the gameplay's like okay. It's you know, it has a unique aesthetic. The gameplay is okay. It's just like your average turn-based like turn-based game. It's like, okay, it's like 2D Star Rail. I have never played Star Rail, but it's similar to that in that it's like turn-based and like every character has unique animations and stuff. But yeah, like it's just that I should play Star Rail, perhaps. Perhaps. Maybe I'll stream it one of these days. But I gotta stream Chapter 5 of Zenless though. Now that I've got my PC back, which I'll do eventually. I just I wanna play something chill on Saturday stream. You're playing Star Rail, but you're taking your sweet time maxing out the MCs. Yeah, like I feel like games like that are better enjoyed when you take your sweet time, because if you pour all of your effort into like maxing them out like quick, you just get burnt out. Like Fate Grand Order I haven't played in a while because I burned out on it. And I was like I was using don't tell whoever the fucking, like, I forget the devs of Fate Grand Order, but like don't tell them, but I was using effectively like macros to just like farm nodes over and over again. But I also gave them a fuck ton of money, so like they should, like, don't come at me with that, you know? Like, just because I want to make the farming a little bit easier on myself. Like, I gave you a ton of money, so like like excuse me for it. That's how rich people act, right? You finished the last Equilibrium. You're so happy you're in your end game now. I'm assuming that's a Star Rail thing. But yeah, like Fate Grand Order is it's nice. I would recommend playing it. I don't recommend spending money in the gacha. It's not worth it. But I have a couple like favorite characters and stuff in Fate Grand Order that, you know, I enjoyed using. Equilibrium is proxy rank and he's okay, gotcha. Yeah. Fire Emblem Heroes is the next one. I'm a big Fire Emblem fan. Like not like like a diehard Fire Emblem fan, right? Like I like Three Houses, and I like Awakening. Fates I have a love-hate relationship with. And I haven't played many of the ones before Awakening. I tried to play Fire Emblem 7 once, but it's really hard for me to play retro games because skill issue. But Fire Emblem Heroes is like the mobile game where like you get a bunch of characters from throughout the entire Fire Emblem series. And it's gonna go in B tier because the plot is bad. The gameplay is okay. The plot is it's not up to snuff with something like Three Houses. I think it's probably something closer to Fates. But I played it for a couple years when it first released, right? And the power creep was kind of fucking crazy. It was kind of crazy. But, like, honestly, I would have put it in C. Like, just based on the gameplay alone. However, the music in that game fucking rips. That shit slaps. It's so good. Oh my god. Like, they never drop the ball when it comes to the music in Fire Emblem Heroes. And honestly, I still kind of miss it to this day. Like, I don't play it anymore because it was bad for my mental health. But, like, oh god, the music was so good. The music was so good. And I still listen to it, like, on the occasion. Like, I just pull up the soundtrack on YouTube, and then sometimes I find that they've dropped a new banger, and then I listen to that banger, and I'm like, god damn, I want to play again, but then I realize, oh, it's not worth it. The music alone is not worth it. It's not worth the pain and suffering. But yeah. It's a half decent, like, game, though. It's just that the gacha's pretty, I mean, there's a pity system. It's better than Fate Grand Order. But the plot's just not great, you know? Okay, Fishdom. We're back to the bullshit. Fishdom goes straight in F. This shit is brain dead. Like, the ads advertise, like, basic math puzzles where you have to, like, you're a certain level fish and you can eat smaller fish that have a smaller number than you. And then you level up and you eat the other fish. Like, you eat the bigger fish when your number go up, right? None of that is in this game. That is a straight up lie. False advertisement to the fucking max. Because this game is another fucking Bejeweled clone. It's not, like, it doesn't even have, like, a good aesthetic like fucking Candy Crush does, because it's like, oh yeah, it has, a general fucking aquarium aesthetic, I guess, but, like, it's so generic, and, like, the gameplay is not good, and it's, like, the animations are pretty trash, and I was lied to. The ads told me that it was a like, big fish eat little fish game, and it's not that. It's fucking match 3. It's Bejeweled. It's Bejeweled. God damn it. I've been lied to. I'm moving on, because that, that game makes me mad. Oh, hello! Saw my YouTube Rhythm Doctor videos, figured to check my Twitch. Oh, thank you! Yeah, that's kind of my magnum opus, that Rhythm Doctor video. But I'm just talking about mobile games that I played while my PC was broken. But thank you for joining. What's next? We've got, Food Fighter Clicker Game. This game goes in C. Which one's C again? Oh yeah, C. In all honesty, like, the gameplay loop in this game gets pretty tiring after a while. Because it's a super simple gameplay loop. However, it goes in C purely because the concept itself is fucking hilarious. The concept itself is literally like, oh, you're a competitive eater and you're training for competitive eating competitions. So you eat a ton of food and it's like you spam click to eat the food, and then like the way you deal with your stomach and your mouth getting full is you chew, you burp, and you shit. I'm not joking. Shitting is part of the gameplay. And that's so fucking funny to me that it bumps it from like a D tier game at best to C tier. It's honestly so fucking funny. I think it does have like unskippable ads, unfortunately. But it's so funny. It's so funny. And like it, and the progression of like eating the food, you start off with like, I think like eggs or something, right? Just like boiled eggs or something. And then progressively it evolves into like entire whole chickens, entire plates of spaghetti. And it's like, oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's really funny, this game. It gets boring after a while, but it's fun to play for a couple hours at least. So it gets to be in C tier. Okay, Game of Sultans. Game of Sultans is a city builder, and it goes in F tier because I fucking hate city builders. It is more resource management. The most like interesting thing in that game is literally just harem building. And you can't even have like a gay harem or anything. Like I think you can play as like a woman or a guy, but if you play as a woman, you're obligated to have like a guy harem, and if you play as a guy, you're obligated to have a woman harem, and it's just like, it's 2025. Like, must we play this game? And no, we don't, because it's in the die tier. If this game didn't exist, it would be probably better. It would be better for the mobile market if this game didn't exist. Games and games like this. By which I mean all city builders, except for Cookie Run Kingdom. That one can stay, but like, it's on thin ice. You know? Game of Sultans is literally just another one of those. It pisses me off. I hate city builders. It just takes like fucking 7 billion years to upgrade anything past the first like 2 days. Moving on, we have Gardenscapes. This one goes straight to fucking F. This one goes straight to fucking F. Only because all of the ads for this game tell me much more dramatic stories, like much more dramatic and involved stories. Like the ads for this game are like, oh, you know, I play a single mother because my husband cheated on me, and I am trying to survive with my infant, in a raging snowstorm, and we have to buy a house with the very limited money that we have. And then you gotta play some fucking, like, key game to make money, I don't know. But not only is none of that plot actually in Gardenscapes, none of that plot's in the game. Not only is none of that plot in the game, it's also not even a key, like, the key puzzle stuff isn't even the gameplay. Like, occasionally, I think they have little breaks where you do that for, like, 5 seconds, right? But the main gameplay is another fucking Bejeweled clone! Why? Why? Literally just advertise yourself as a Bejeweled clone. It's not like people won't play them. Do you see Candy Crush? Why do they lie? It makes me mad. Because not only did my husband not cheat on me, like, and there's also other plot lines. Like, the grandma's got some, like, secret shit going on. I think in one of the ad plot lines, like, she kills her husband. I know in one plot line, like, the husband dies of, like, unrelated reasons or something, and then the grandma gives her the house or something, or some shit. I don't know. But, like, none of the ads are accurate to the actual gameplay, and the gameplay itself is ass. That's a different game. They all play the fucking same. Let's be real. Let's be real. It's the same shit. It's just like, why? Why do they advertise it like that? Grandmas will play Bejeweled Clone 7000. Just tell them it's Bejeweled Clone. It makes me upset. But yeah, like, that one's straight to F tier, because it's bad. Genshin Impact goes in F. I've made my stance on this known. Geometry Dash. I fucking suck at this game, but it goes in S because it's fun. It's not a rhythm game, though. I need to make my stance on that clear. It's not a rhythm game. It is a fun game, but it's not a rhythm game. Unfun fact, you were once contacted by the Homescape guys or a fake bit trying to true bit the crew to make UI UX for it on DeviantArt. That's kind of crazy. Alternate universe where you actually took that gig. That's actually crazy. Shit, maybe it'd be a good game if you didn't if you did make the if you did make the UI for it. But Christ, I hate it. But yeah, like, Geometry Dash is fun. It's a fun game. I'm really fucking bad at it. It's like absolute dog shit. I think I maybe finished the first level, like the baby tutorial level. And then I never finished any other level, you know, aside from that. Geometry Dash players know that Geometry Dash isn't rhythm based. It's a related cousin. Yeah. Like certain maps that I've seen, like certain fan made maps can be like mapped to the music so that it's satisfying when you go through it, but there's no aspect of actual rhythm gameplay. You know? Like, having good rhythm does not help you in Geometry Dash. But you know, at least the fandom is like aware of that fact. It's just that it kind of ticks me off whenever it gets lumped in with the rhythm games, because it's like, it's not. They did Osu and GD, so GD is safely now a game engine. I saw videos like that where it's like, oh, they like people use Geometry Dash to like make 3D levels that should not be possible. I know there's one video where it's like, oh yeah, there was some video that was like, oh yeah, I simulated life in Geometry Dash or some shit to make a certain level. I think that might have been the 3D video. I don't remember. But like it's kind of crazy the kind of things that you can do in the Geometry Dash engine. But yeah, I fucking suck at it, but it goes in S tier. Ever since 2.2 GB genuinely became a game engine. Yeah. Or GD, I assume. But yeah, like, solid game. Really good game. Really bad at it, but really good game. Did we not discuss Genshin? I made my stance on Genshin known in my model debut video. Geometry Bash. That sounds like a really shitty fucking like clone. Honestly, probably exists on the App Store. But like, I made my stance known on Genshin. I fucking hate it. I played it for a long time. I hate it. I lost 8 50/50s in a row. They can't even bother to hire a studio that actually pays their voice actors on time and, you know, respects the AI stuff. The anti-AI clause that all the voice actors are, you know, doing. I mean, I think they have moved on from that, so I'll give them that. It's just that they push an update without proper voice acting and expect me to fucking play it. Like, I don't know if you guys played that. What update was it? I think it was like 5.1. Whatever update Sitlali was talking a lot in. It was like Sitlali and Auroran, but like Sitlali's audio was so fucking bit crunched. Like that shit had like all of her S's needed to be de-essed real fucking bad. But they pushed that update instead of like, I don't know, waiting or something, you know? And it's like, it's just upsetting that they are okay with mediocre stuff like that. And also, I don't know, I just have way more fun with Zenless. So, Genshin's been knocked down. Like, if I were to be, like, fully unbiased, like, Genshin would probably be in, like, B or C, you know? I haven't seen Star Rail where literal voice acting is just missing for 5-6 updates in a row. Bruh. Why? Has it been, like, patched in since? Or, like, is it just, like, gone? And they never dubbed that? It's still gone? Bruh. 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 It's just gone. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Like the fact that they allow that and don't just like delay the update or something, or like, is there a reason specifically for that? Or, cause like, to my knowledge, it's English dub exclusive pretty much. It's because of the voice actor strike going on, I'm pretty sure. But like, to my knowledge, the Star Rail dubbing company has signed the AI clause, right? So is it just like the voice actors are on strike in solidarity, or 80% of the fan base plays in Japanese anyway? See, but I'm like an English dub enthusiast. You know, I like understanding the words that I'm hearing. Like, I'm like 50-50 when it comes to watching anime in dub or sub. But I know to enjoy a good dub when there is one. If the dub is really bad, I will watch it sub. You know? But if the dub is like okay or good, then I'll play it. You play in Korean? In ZZZ, you play English and Rail? I like the English dub of ZZZ. And it's being dubbed by fuck, what's it called? I forget the name of the studio that does, I think it's Sound Cadence or something. But the ZZZ like voice acting like dub company is run by Farina Genshin's voice actress. Like, she owns that company. And I think that's pretty cool. I like to imagine Farina, you know, running the company and doing the dubs, because it feels in character for her. Man. I almost miss Genshin, but I don't. I don't, I swear. But yeah, like, it makes me sad that they just push forward without the English dub being actually complete. I know they can't just delay it because every other dub is like fine, but man, your friend simps for her and you don't blame him after playing Fontaine. See, I don't even simp for her. I just want to like hug her and tell her that everything's going to be okay. You know, she's She's so fucking broken. She's literally a normal girl that had to deal with 500 years of torment. 500 years of mental torment. Like, that sucks. Like, at least Nahida, like, she was trapped for 500 years, right? She was, like, imprisoned, but she has the mental fortitude of an actual god, so she's fine. Yeah, like, it's awful. Like, Furina, like, I'm not talking Focalors. Focalors, honestly, is part of the problem. But, like, Furina, like, she's just normal. And she had to deal with 500 years of solitude, and it's just like, that sucks. That sucks hard. Yeah, but, that's that. Also, like, Genshin's Natlin plot kind of fucking lost me, because the moment I heard Morgana Persona 5, who voices Mualani, talking about the power of friendship, I'm like, I can't play this game anymore. Focalors is on one hand a bitch, but on the other hand, I guess she had to. Yeah. Like, I don't blame her for doing it, right? Because, like, she had to. However, she did, you know, torment a soul for 500 years. Like, I know it was part of the plan, and she had to, but, like, goddamn. She's, like, if, like, Furina was effectively a fucking newborn when she was thrust into that situation, and it sucks. But, yeah. Man. I do wish Natlin was on par with Fontaine, but for some reason they started, like, deep diving into the power of friendship thing, and I'm like, I can't anymore. Like, I simply cannot. Who's the Heavenly Principles? I still can't understand. I think one of them is the bitch that stole our sibling in the beginning. But there's, like, several of them, I think. Okay. Moving on. I, like, almost forgot. I'm doing a fucking tier list here. Golden Goblin's Idol Merger. This shit is fucking ass. It's nothing like the ads. The ads are like, oh, you control a snowplow. No, it's not a snowplow. What the hell are they? Like a bulldozer. You control a bulldozer and you push coins around, and then you unlock more stuff, and then you like automate a business of, like, just, you know, getting gold and coins and stuff. But then you play it, it's nothing like that. It's literally just, like, you spawn goblins and then you merge them together. And then the goblins can go mine some rocks. And it's like, why? You already did the programming for the playable ad. Just have that gameplay. I don't understand. I don't understand. Funnily enough, in HSR, they added a new planet, so naturally they had to find a new studio, but they made the Infinity Planet in Greek style, but they then hired every fucking British voice actor available. That's so fucking funny. A goddess from Greece that talks British English? Nah. That's crazy. Why? Why? Wait, why'd they have to find a new studio for a new planet? Like, I'm confused. Google it? I'll Google it later, but... But... That's silly. That's truly silly. It kind of reminds me of fucking Wuthering Waves. Does anyone play Wuthering Waves anymore? I'd, like, probably, but, like... In one sentence, you made me lose faith in humanity. Yeah, Oh, Aglaia? Oh, yeah, I've seen videos of people, like, pulling for her. But... Wait. Isn't Aglaia voiced by... Wait, isn't Aglaia voiced by, Sayu's... Like, the guy who voices, Sino. Isn't Aglaia voiced by his spouse? Like, I forget what their name is. But I think, well, or maybe I'm misremembering. But like, they're not British to my knowledge, but maybe they're just putting on a British accent for some reason. Chapter's 10 hours long and it's Act 1. That's simply too long. I don't have the attention span for that. Genshin was already pushing it with Sumeru. But is it at least a good story? Cuz like, I can take long stories, but like, they have to be good. That's why I couldn't watch Natlan anymore. That plot was not good. More confusing? Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna get back to the tier list. Yeah, Golden Goblin's Idol Merger sucks major fucking dick. Hatsune Miku Amiguru Jump. This game was announced. This is not one of the games that I played over the last 2 weeks. This is a game that I played like a while before. But Hatsune Miku Amiguru Jump is going to go in C tier. Because it's really cute and I like the aesthetic. It's got these like little Amiguru like yarn dolls. And it's Miku and her friends. It's the Krypton Vocaloids, right? Star Rail is plot-wise almost copy Genshin bar for bar. That's crazy. That's, like, why? Why? You have a different setting. Just, like, do something different with it. But yeah, Hatsune Miku Amiguru Jump is, like, a really cute game. I don't exactly... I think all you do is, like... It's like Doodle Jump, I think. It's just like it's Doodle Jump, but with like Krypton voice. What's the new legal name for them? It's not Vocaloids anymore. It's like voice. Vocal synths. Yeah. It's Miku and the other vocal synths. And they play Doodle Jump and it's cute. It's a cute game. However, there's literally one song that plays in the background for the entire fucking game and you get sick of it real fucking quick. Fontaine's a place of court in Impact and Farina really likes festivities. Guess what fucking Honka does? I'm assuming the same. Papa series to go. They feed my hunger for having a restaurant. Oh yeah, the fucking the Papa's like series. That was my entire childhood. Like Papa's Freezeria, Papa's Pizzeria. That shit was the shit when I was a kid. Like maybe one of these days I'll do like a cool math games stream. I just play shit on coolmathgames.com. Because I know the Papa series is on there. Oh god. But yeah. Hatsune Miku Amiguru Jump gets real old real quickly because it's just Doodle Jump and you hear the same fucking song like on loop for the entire game. That shit was the shit. Yes, the sentence is sentencing. Listen, they can't all be bangers. I can't, like, the words just tumble out of my mouth, and sometimes they don't exactly, they're not exactly poetic. Moving on, we have Layton Brothers Mystery Room. This shit rips. Fucking love this game. This is like, okay, there's already a love child between Professor Layton and Ace Attorney in that there's an official crossover, like Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney, right? The repeating song in Miku is at least not Miku Miku Beam. No, it's not. But it is a similarly, like, cutesy, it's just a cutesy Miku song that you hear, like, over and over and over again. It's like a 2-minute loop, and it's the worst. But, like, Layton Brothers Mystery Room is like the bastard child between the Layton and Ace Attorney games. Because it's not actually an official crossover or anything, but despite having the Layton branding on it, it actually plays much more like Ace Attorney. And basically you play as this detective and investigator, and they have to solve a bunch of murders and stuff. But there's like an underlying plot line of like, oh, actually the professor in question, Alfendi, who is Professor Layton's son, by the way, like, he is not who he seems. And it's like, oh, this plot is actually, it's plotting. The plot is plotting, you know? It's a really good story, and I really wish that we had more content of Layton's son, because who the fuck is Layton's daughter even? Catriel? I tried to play that game, like that, like the Catriel, like, spin-off or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. Maybe I just like Ace Attorney more than I like Professor Layton, but like, I don't know. It was just like dramatic, and the music fucking slaps. That shit's so good. Oh my god. It's so fucking good. Fun fact in Osu, there's an account that's name is the JP government. They are from United States. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, you know, speaking of Osu, oh, actually, it's about to be relevant. I'll actually bring it up when I talk about this game. Legend of Mushroom. I have a lot to say about this game, actually. Like, most of these games, I don't have that much to say. It's just like, oh, it's good, or it's bad, or it's like, oh, it's scummy, or it's not, or it's ads, or it's not. Legend of Mushroom, in all seriousness, probably B tier at best. However, for me, it goes in S tier. And that is not because of gameplay. Gameplay is like, again, B tier at best. It is a sort of MMO, in that there are a lot of players and you play online. Like, it is massive multiplayer, but it's not like MapleStory, despite the similar aesthetic. It's not MapleStory in that, like, there's a whole world to explore or anything. It's as limited as a mobile game usually is. But Legend of Mushroom is a game in which you play as a little mushroom warrior, defeating enemies, and it's the same 10 stages over and over again. However, what makes this game stand out for me is the chat. Because the chat in this game is so, like, poorly censored. Like, there is a filter in place, right? You can't say fuck. You can't say drug. You can't say certain names of certain drugs. But half of the censors for other curse words are fully, like, dependent on whether you use caps or not. Like, you can say the word shit, but only if you don't capitalize the S. Like, lowercase shit, entirely fine. Like, other certain words, I know, like, someone tried to say muffin the other day in chat, and they got censored, because of the word muff, which I think is, British slang for, like, coochie. At least it's not Chinese filter. Nasser, but ass is censored. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another weird one, because ass by itself is censored, right? Both capital and lowercase. However, jackass is not censored, despite ass being in Jackass. Isn't that fucking weird? Yeah, but like, because of the lack of like censor on a lot of stuff. Oh, and also you can get away with saying pretty much all of these words if you just use like an accent on a vowel or something, right? Like literally you can say fuck if you just put like a little accent on the U, and like they don't there's no case for that for some reason. Has anyone tried writing N-words in the chat? Yes, they have, and I blocked them because I don't want to see that shit. Yeah, you can straight up just type fuck with a little accent, and it allows it. So pretty much everyone can type freely in the chat. But what's more important to me is that the people in this game in the chat, I guess because they're so free to say whatever they want, they're so funny. Like, there's so many different factions of like people. Like, we got our like gaggle of horny lesbians. I swear to God, there's maybe like it's surprisingly like it's surprisingly even in terms of like how many like women and men play this game. Are they toxic? Sometimes. But they're funny more so. But like I swear to God, like there's maybe two women in chat that actually like men, and even then they're bisexual. But like every other single woman every other single woman in that game is like a raging horny lesbian. I think that's hilarious. And they like they're close. They have like a Discord server with each other. And then we've got the family that I'm in. That's what they call guilds in that game for some reason. They call them families. The family that I'm in called Rapture, and then we have this whole like war arc going on with another guild. Yeah, we're trying to get through this war arc before we eventually merge the two guilds, because we're kind of the two top guilds in the server, because we need to merge our guilds in order to take on the guilds from other servers. Please join my family, we are at war. Yeah, exactly. This is effectively what we say in the chat whenever we need to recruit. Like, whenever there's open spots and we need to recruit, we're like enlisting soldiers for the Rapture family. And it's so funny. It's so funny. But like, what's it called? Like, there's so many like interesting like individuals in this chat too. Like, people are surprisingly candid and in this game. Like I swear to God, okay, like half of the men that play the game are like fathers. And the other half like attempt to flirt with the women, but all of the women are, you know, into other women. so it never pans out. There was this British guy who had never drunk before, and then he tried one beer and was just like texting. He was like relaying his experience in chat. Enlisting soldiers for the Rapture family. This will be my new status for the week on Discord. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty good. But there was this one British guy who had never drunk before, and then he tried one beer, and I swear to God, like, I made a joke when he started drinking. Like, wouldn't it be funny if you were a lightweight? And he said, nah, I got that British gene. I can't be a lightweight. And then this man gets halfway through his single beer and he's already tipsy. He's already tipsy. He does eventually finish his beer, but this man like gets so extremely emotionally sappy that it's embarrassing. He woke up the next morning with a hangover and I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. You wonder why studios don't optimize their games before release. You tried this PC game in early access and it lags the shit out of your gaming laptop with low quality everything. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's because some studios be like, oh, well, it runs fine on my, $10,000 PC with, liquid cooling everything and, like high-end graphics cards. And then they don't bother. Like, I don't know if anyone here's played, like, Wuthering Waves, but, like, that game did not run. It did not run. Like, on launch day. They did eventually fix it, but, like, on launch day, even people with, like, pretty good PCs just straight up could not play it. It lagged the fuck out of their PCs, and it's just like, bruh, do you just not want to hire, like, optimization people? Like, that's kind of their job. But yeah, Legend of Mushroom, like, yeah, there was that British guy, and then, there was this Polish girl that admitted to vehicular manslaughter. Which, fully out of left field. Yeah, this Polish girl, like, admitted to vehicular manslaughter and the fact that she went to jail for it for several years. It was on purpose, by the way. It wasn't like a drunk driving incident. She meant to hit that guy with her car. And, she also gets drunk pretty frequently and then starts posting Polish flirts in chat. Like Polish pickup lines. It's kind of funny, if not scary, because it's like, oh, this person actually murdered a person straight up. There was a guide on what computer should look like to play a game, and they just showed 2 photos that were like, all right, your PC should be black and with RGB. If your shit looks like dry PCB, sorry, you ain't allowed to play. Well, you know what? I have, like, my new PC is black with RGB, so I guess it's allowed. I guess it's allowed. But yeah, Legend of Mushroom, like, just for the chat alone is S tier. Results may vary because you might not get as fun a server. I do, make my own fun in the server. Oh, there's weddings in that game too. You can have weddings because you can partner up with other mushrooms, right? And I've attended several mushroom weddings, and I take it upon myself to be the MC of all of these mushroom weddings. I do the we are gathered here today to celebrate the union of, like, the top 2 whales of the server, and then I enact a raid on the open bar that doesn't exist in the game, and then we all have fun. It's all a bit of, silly fucking mushroom roleplay, even though the chat gets pretty freaky once in a while, but it's really funny. It's really funny, even with the vehicular manslaughter. But yeah, it's pretty nuts. Oh yeah, one guy's like a lawyer, and his kid punched this other kid that was harassing a girl, like punched this kid in the nose, and like broke it and then broke his fucking hand. It was great. It was great. We all celebrated that day in the game. Wedding in a Rapture Family sounds like an anime show for 2 seasons. Oh yeah, it was great. Yeah, we raided the open bar. A dog took my job as the wedding MC. Oh, and it's so funny because like they do allow like same-sex marriages in that game because you can choose a gender. You don't have to, but you can choose a gender in that game. And they allow same-sex marriages. The first ever wedding on that server actually was between the top 2 whales of the server, which were both guys. And like something that I learned later when I saw a straight wedding in that game is that straight weddings will have a little like air kiss scene, and then and then the gay weddings have like a fucking fist bump. And it's like it's fucking 2025. It's 2025. Can you change the gender at will? You can pay for it. You don't have to pay real money, but you can pay 10,000 gems for it. And you can buy gems with money, but you can pretty easily build 10,000 gems over a couple days. Like just playing the game. But yes, you can change the gender at will. But it's really good. Like we're having an entire anime arc of like fighting this other guild, but we do eventually have plans to merge with that guild, so it's like, oh, you know, our former enemies turns allies to fight a greater evil, and the greater evil is like guilds from other servers, because there's like cross server interaction and like war shit. But it's great. We're kind of building our own little plot line. It's like low budget, low effort D&D at this point. And we all help each other out in the actual gameplay of it too. Oh yeah, speaking of like, I guess I should talk about the actual game instead of just the chat. But like, it's so interesting because it's like, oh, it's a mushroom game, right? But a lot of the things relating to this mushroom land have nothing to do with mushrooms. Like, beyond the player character, there's actually kind of nothing to do with mushrooms at all. Like, the other parts of the gameplay are you can like grow crops, like you have a little farm, you can steal crops from other players, and I have this screenshot on my phone. I wish I'd downloaded it and put it up here, but like, I have the screenshot on my phone of some poor bastard getting all of his crops stolen at once by like 3 different people. And then when you've grown crops, send to Discord server. Oh yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Give me a moment. Let me upload that. Let me upload a file. Now, where is it? I have so many screenshots of that game just from people being unhinged in chat. Yeah, there it is. Some poor bastard getting all of his fucking crops stolen by 3 different thieves, one of which is me. But yeah, like once you've grown crops, you can offer the crops up to the gods in exchange for blessings, right? And also you can get mounts in that game. My mount of choice is a little whale floaty. But there's other stuff like a tiger, a lantern right boat, a straight up plane, a gourd that like a drinking gourd that floats for some reason. A lily pad, that's a default one. And like using those mounts, there's a thing called parking wars where you just park your mounts. You can park up to like 5 mounts at a time, and you get rewards for parking your car. And you can like plunder other people's parking spots, like steal their fucking steal some of their shit and then kick them out of the parking spot and then take their spot. It like you can be like strangely aggressive in this game. And then oh fuck. What else is there? Here, I can actually just check. Oh yeah, you can go to the mines. You can mine as your little mushroom. You can go to the mines and then use the ore that you get to do mushroom research. Wish you could get rewarded for parking IRL. Instead, you pay for it. Yeah. Yeah. If only. If only. Yeah, but like it's so funny because like none of this is actually mushroom themed except for the statue that you like give the crops to, right? That's kind of the only mushroom themed thing. Like the rest of it is literally just, oh, you can also like capture other players and keep them as slaves in your dormitory. You can also get captured while having captured other people. So it's kind of like a mushroom a mushroom prisoner of war Ponzi scheme. Like I currently wait, what the fuck? Wait. All my retainers are gone. That's crazy. I gotta capture some more people. But I'm also currently captured. So that has, you know, it doesn't actually hinder me in any way to be captured, but you know, it's there for some reason. It's crazy. It's a little insane. You can do like raids with people in your family in this like snow world. A brand new sentence. I imagine a lot of the things I've said today are brand new sentences. But oh yeah, you can have a bunch of different little like pals that like fight with you, and like a bunch of different skills and stuff like I guess that stuff, well, not the pals. They're kind of just random assortments of animals and or items, food. Like most of them are animals, right? But then there's also like a tube of toothpaste pal and also a banana pal. And I can't exactly explain why. But they're very useful. But the skills, I think, are probably one of the more actually mushroom-themed things. And only sometimes. Some of them are mushroom-themed. Others are like a cactus for some reason. But yeah, it's a solid game, actually. Like, I enjoy it a lot, and I still play it. It's one of the few games that I have on this list that I still play. I'm gonna move on before I keep talking about this forever. Because I can't... I do have work later. But moving on, we got Lucky Defense. Lucky Defense is a solid game. Like, surprisingly. Its main gameplay is gacha, but, like, not gacha. It's like, you summon heroes to fight. It's like a tower defense gacha, but, like, the gacha, you can't actually pay for the gacha. You know, it's like an inbuilt, in-game currency gacha. And it's like a short-term gacha, because it's, like, only for that game, right? And then, it's sort of a merge game, but, like, not really. Because there's situations where merging's actually, like, bad, and, like, it's all, like, tactics and shit. It's a solid game. I like it. It's got its cute little aesthetic to it. The gameplay's solid. I don't think you necessarily need to, pay or watch any ads. I don't, actually, have I don't know. I've actually not paid any money for this game, which is a shocker, because I'm usually pretty loose with my wallet when I'm, you know, extremely bored. But it's still fun to play, even having not paid anything. And there's no ads that you have to watch. You can watch optional ads for certain things. But they're not, like, necessary. Like, they're opt-in ads is the word. The only reason it's not in S, really, is because, like, I do say that you don't need to watch ads, but, like, you kind of do for certain things in the shop, like, like getting your daily gems. You have to watch ads for, you have to watch ads to, like, refresh the shop after a certain amount of times. And you can watch ads to, like, double the amount of points that you get for your battle pass type thing. And other stuff like that. It's just, like, there's a lot of ads, and it's like, oh, it would be nice if there was a one-time purchase where you could, get rid of ads, right? Because that's how it works with most of these games, right? You can pay a one-time sum to get rid of ads, but for some reason, it's locked behind a fucking subscription service, and it's like $13 a month, and it's like, no one's paying that. No one's paying that. Like, absolutely not. So it's stuck in A for that reason. I would, like, if there was, like, a, I don't know, one-time $10 purchase to just get rid of ads forever, I would have been fine. But, like, as it is, stuck in A tier. Okay, Merge Dragons and also Merge Magic, because they're basically the same fucking game, D tier. They're lumped together because they're the same fucking game, like, twice, just with different graphics, right? It's just, like, reskinned. It's, like, honestly, the only reason it's not in F tier, it's not, like, I wouldn't say die, it's because it's kind of the cornerstone of the merge games genre. Like, they're kind of, like, the ones that every other merger game is emulating, right? However, merging's kind of it. Like, that's it. That's all you do. You unlock new islands to unlock more space to merge shit. And it's just... it's tedious, it's boring, it's not that good. So it goes in D tier. Oh my god. You've been censored. Oh yeah, and it also is exactly like the ads. The ads don't, like, lie about it, so it gets my respect for that. What is this? Is that no, Duolingo? My god. Oh yeah, I saw this. He's dead. I can't believe it. I assume this is a character from Archaea. How could she do this? Archaea X Duolingo, my god. You know what? Yeah, I could ship it. Anyways, moving on. Minesweeper for Android, S tier. Minesweeper, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. It's fun. Minesweeper's fun. Like, that's literally all I got to say about that game. It's just fun. And like, you know, there's ads, but you can just turn on airplane mode and the game still works, so whatever, man. Mystic Messenger. I played this game a while ago. Do I have Pokemon Go? I do. Well, on this list. I don't play it anymore, unfortunately. But Mystic Messenger, I played a while back when it released, and I played it for a while, right? And the plot is, like, surprisingly good for a fucking, like, Otome game, right? And I don't play Otome games that often, but I've played a number of them. And the plot is surprisingly good for Mystic Messenger. However, it still goes in B because their stupid fucking chat room system sometimes requires you to just be awake at 4 in the morning. Fuck you. Like, I just fixed my sleep schedule. Like, honestly, if I had my old sleep schedule, it would be fine. I mean, it wouldn't be fine because there's chats at the other times of the day that, like, you'll just straight up miss. You'll just straight up miss those chats. And you can pay to, like, see them, kind of like time travel and see them, like, later. But, like, coming by the in-game currency that allows you to do that, it takes a while to build up that currency, and it's just a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass, and it's just like, I don't want to chat with these fucking losers at like 4 in the morning when I'm sleeping. I was eating with family when phone rang. Duolingo is kill. Yes. Oh, man. You know, I wish Duolingo didn't suck. Like, as far as, like, learning Japanese goes, because it's just, like, it was fine for learning a little bit at the start, but, it's not great later on. Yeah, but Mystic Messenger's plot is good. I would recommend it if you like Otome games. It's just that, you know, fair warning, sometimes they'll chat at 4 a.m. and if you miss a sufficient number of those 4 a.m. chats, you might not earn enough points to get the good ending, and then you fail the same fucking route like 3 times in a row. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm actually mad. My Little Universe. This one goes in F tier. This is a game where, like, you basically just unlock tiles by farming, you farm, like, resources, like trees and ores and other stuff. And it would be, like, a half-decent time waster, right? If it weren't for the fact that every single tile you unlock after the first, like, island, like, triggers another ad. And it's like, why would you do that? And every single time they push the fucking no ads pay option at you, and it's just like, that's not how this works. You can't just, like, force fucking ads on me and then say, like, hey, do you want to pay $11 to get rid of ads? And I'm like, no, because you were a fucking bitch about it first. It's actually time-based. Oh, yeah, Missing Messenger? Yeah. Yeah. The boys will be chatting. The boys and one girl. Because you can have one lesbian option who is your business partner at the end. But yeah, they just be chatting at 4 a.m. and I'm like, shut the fuck up, please. Like, I can't attend your 4 a.m. chats. Why are you awake? Go to sleep. Like, I don't think they sleep. It's fucked up. Yeah, but My Little Universe is just like there's so many ads, and it's just like, it would be one thing if it was just because there's these like piles of resources that you can get if you watch ads. And it would be one thing if it was that, right? If it was that and all I had to do was like watch an ad if I needed a boost in resources and I didn't want to farm them, right? That'd be fine. That'd be fine. However, if you push ads on me like every time I progress the game and then tell me to pay to get rid of ads, I'm just going to uninstall your game. Someone made a stockfish for iMessage chats. That's crazy. That's crazy. Necromerger Idle Merge game. This one goes in D. It's your average fucking merge game. It's got a pretty unique aesthetic. I mean, I guess it's not that unique. It's like pixel art aesthetic, right? But it looks nice. It's cohesive as an aesthetic. It looks cohesive, right? But the gameplay gets boring after like the first hour because merging gets harder and harder progressively, and then you start running out of room, and it's just like, well, I don't want to fucking bother anymore, right? Like, there's literally no reason to keep going with this. And then there's like the unskippable ads and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, whatever. I'm not that invested in this game, so it goes in D. Okay, Office Cat Idle Tycoon game. This game's cute as fuck. F tier though, because all of the ads for this Office Cat Idle Tycoon game told me that my cat wife was cheating on me with like a cat bodybuilder or something, so my cat mom gave me a cat loan to start a cat business, right? And that's the plot. That's the plot that the ad sold me. Not only is that plot not in the game, but like it's actually no, yeah, I guess that's my beef with it. I just really wanted to see a plot line where my cat wife cheated on me with a cat bodybuilder and then I got a cat loan from my cat mom. But I'm just like an average fucking business cat that has money, and then sometimes your mom sends you money, and sometimes your boss gives you money if you watch an ad, and then it's just like it's a city builder in disguise, because all you do is build an office building and then like, oh, you gotta build some bathrooms because I need a shit, and that's kind of it. Like, you rent out your office building to other companies. It's you don't even have a company of your own. Your job is literally just to rent out offices to companies, like small companies, and it's just like, why? For what reason? Well, for what reason? I don't even have like an empire to expand or anything. I'm literally just an office building, like renting out. So that one gets an F. Okay, offline games, no Wi-Fi games. This shit goes in S. Not only does it have Minesweeper, it has 2048, it has Wordle, it has Suika game, it has that stupid fucking like test tube sorting game that you see in the ads. It has Battleship, it has Minesweeper again. It has a bunch of different games, and they don't need Wi-Fi, so you can just turn on airplane mode, and there's no ads at all. And it's great. It's great because this app saves me on those like long car trips, because it's like, oh yeah, I can play Audify, but like I already beat all of the levels in the mobile Audify. I mean, except for the speed trial of One Forgotten Night, because that level's long as shit. But I've already beat all the like levels in Audify, right? So aside from replaying them, there's not much else for me to do. So I pull up offline games. Wait, what the fuck is it called? Offline games, no Wi-Fi games. And there's just a plethora of games to choose from. And it's nice just having something in your back pocket when you don't have reliable internet to rely on. I wonder when will Neo Cosmos be available on mobile? Hopefully. Shit. That'd be great. I'd pay for it. Yeah, but like offline games, no Wi-Fi games, quite possibly one of the best, like, all-in-one games, like, on the mobile market. Okay, Plants vs. Zombies, specifically the mobile game, because the proper Plants vs. Zombies, like, PC game would immediately go to S. This one goes to A, because the mobile game has, like, shittier animations. It has a bunch of ads that you can't skip through. And it doesn't even have all of the content of the original PvZ. Like, I think it has... Does it have Zen Garden? I don't know. But, like, it's not a great port. It just seems like an easy cash cow for EA to put it on mobile, because then they made fucking Plants vs. Zombies 2. And they're like, oh, well, if the sequel's on the mobile market, we gotta have the original on the mobile market. And yeah, it's full of ads, so it gets bumped down a notch. And Pokemon Duel. Pokemon Duel is a very oft forgotten Pokemon mobile game, I think. It's basically like oh, you have little figurines of Pokemon, and you have a map that you fight other people in. And it's like a strategy game and also a gacha game. And honestly, this game was kind of cute. And I don't remember the plot, but I do wish it was a little more popular. I don't know if it's even running anymore. I played this like a while ago. This one goes in B tier. I wish it was a little more popular, just because I think that the figurines that they have in this game would be really cute merch. You know, like I would buy a bunch of these figurines. Maybe not a bunch. That's a little out of my price range. But yeah. It's cute. I wish that there was more to it. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go goes in A tier. Honestly, like, it would be S tier, just because I think the gameplay itself is fun, but it kind of fell off after the first 2 months. And by kinda, I mean it extremely fell off after the first 2 months, because nobody fucking plays it anymore. Like, I can't do raids. I can't coordinate raids when there's no, like, people there to coordinate raids with. Nobody's playing this shit anymore. And I know there's people still playing. It's just that, you know, back in the first, like, 2 months, everyone and their mother was playing Pokemon Go. And you could do raids with people just by showing up to it. But, like, nowadays, it's like, oh, you show up and there's no one around. You know? And it's like, it's sad, because it was really fun for the first 2 months. And then everyone forgot about it. I mean, granted, you know, it definitely didn't help that after its release, COVID happened. But, like, that's, like, well after, you know? I don't know. It could have been so much more. It was also extremely, like, fucky in the first couple of days. Or not first couple of days, in the first few months of its lifespan. In that, like, it wasn't really optimized very well. And, you know, they've fixed a lot of that now, but, like, I don't know. they've made a couple decisions that I didn't agree with. Like, I remember they would give you a daily, what was it? I think it was like a long distance raid pass, or you didn't have to. It was during COVID, right? Because they didn't want to encourage people to go outside during COVID. So they were like, oh, you get a free long distance raid pass. But then they took it away after COVID, after the lockdown ended, and everyone had gotten used to it. And they're like, oh, well, what the fuck? Now I actually have to go out there? Like, go to the physical location? Nobody wants to do with that anymore. We're all hermits, man. Yeah, but Pokemon Go's pretty good, but not the best. Pokemon Masters, I think, is in a similar boat. Pokemon Masters, you get to see all of the, like, various, like, gym leaders and important characters that you meet in the various Pokemon games. And it's nice. Like, I like the interactions that you get to see between the, like, less relevant gym leaders, because, like, in Pokemon games you surprisingly don't really get that much, like, story with the gym leaders. That's been changing in recent generations, but, like, mostly the gym leaders are just an obstacle to beat, and then you move on, and then they never show up again, right? But you get to see their personality kind of shine in Pokemon Masters. I wouldn't consider it an S-tier game, if only because it's also pretty predatory with its gacha. Like, the pity is frankly fucking stupid high in that game. But, you know, at least the interactions are cute. Clodsire's in it. That's my favorite Pokemon ever. That's all I care about. Pokemon Sleep. It goes in B. Surprisingly engaging for a game where the main gameplay is you go to sleep. Like, the main gameplay is literally like you put your phone near your head while you sleep, and then you go to sleep, and then it tracks the sounds that you make in your sleep and determines whether you're sleeping well or not. And it was cool for the first couple of days where I was trying it, but it honestly is too difficult for me to remember to actually do it every day. So I lost interest after a while. But, like, the actual gameplay is that the Snorlax that you're studying has, like, gains sleeping power when you sleep. And then you, like, feed it and shit. And then you collect Pokemon that are also sleeping around the Snorlax. And it's cute. It's cute. I never really got the hang of it. But, it's a neat little game. Honestly, I think it would get kind of boring after a while, but, you know, for a couple days it was alright. Pokemon Magikarp Jump. This shit goes in A. Because it's like a really fucking stupid concept in that, like, the entire gameplay is just like you fish up a Magikarp, and then the Magikarp, like, you just train it to jump really high. And then you do various different trainings for it. You feed it different berries. And sometimes you run into events that boost your jump power. But sometimes, you know, you jump for a berry in a tree, and then a Pidgeotto just swoops down and eats your Magikarp. And then you're left traumatized. And then you move on and you get a new Magikarp. It's like it's a cute little game though. My Magikarp is better than yours. It's like weirdly fun. And yeah, like you can have like various different Pokemon partners and stuff. Probably gets old after a while, but it lasted me a pretty long time back when I played it. Okay, moving on. We have Project Sakai Colorful Stage featuring Hatsune Miku. This one is 1, a rhythm game. 2, has Hatsune Miku. 3, has canonical queer people in it. So of course it's going in S tier. You know? I like it better than Bandori because, you know, it's 2025. We have other gender. We have other gender. And also canonically queer people instead of just, you know, vaguely lesbians. It's just like they kind of go hard with the gay people in Project Sakai. Like they don't shy away from it really. But like as far as like canonical queer, like we have the entire Mizuki thing. And I love Mizuki. They're such a great character. And it's just like I love rhythm games. And it's got Miku in it. What else could I want? You know? I mean, I could, you know, complain that it's too hard to get the cards, but it's honestly because I am too lazy to grind and to save. So I end up spending money and then I get salty about it. So I can't really fault the game for that. And if you want to call me out on being inconsistent about like me calling out games that I end up spending money on, then fuck you. Yeah, but I like Project Sakai a lot. I need to get back into it, like just to read the story because the story is like surprisingly fucking solid. Like for a mobile rhythm game, you know? I think the story's more like they dive into surprisingly like difficult topics, you know? Like one entire group, like their entire thing is that they're depressed as fuck. Like and then another group, their entire thing is that they're super cheerful, but they're also secretly depressed as fuck. And it's great. It's great. And those are the two most popular those are the two most popular groups. And you know what? Knowing the Vocaloid community, that's not surprising. Okay. Screw Away 3D Pin Puzzle is C. I only downloaded this puzzle because taking shit apart is a bit of a hobby of mine. So it's kind of satisfying taking the screws out and then like watching the parts fall off. It delivered based on the ad, but it's pretty bare bones otherwise. And also, you know, it's exactly like the ad to the point where like if you've played the ad, you've basically played the game. If anything, the ad is it's weird because you can play the ad without getting interrupted by ads, but the actual, because it's already an ad, you can't get interrupted by ads in an ad, right? But the actual game proper, it's just like, oh, you get interrupted by ads sometimes, and it's just like, that's so interesting that the ad is less ad than the proper game. But like otherwise, it's a pretty bare bones game. There's technically like a gameplay aspect where it's like, oh, you collect stars from doing well in the puzzles, but like honestly, it's just like it's just you unscrew the things and then it falls apart and it's satisfying, but otherwise it's whatever. Silly Wisher goes in S tier because Genshin could never. It's literally just a Genshin, like, gacha simulator, but with, like, silly, stupid art, and you don't have to pay money. Actually, I think you literally can't pay money. And that's great. That's great. I love that for them. Slime, where is it? Slime Castle Idle TD game goes in 2D. Just because, like, the art's kind of cute, but the actual gameplay seems like a ripoff of a game that I'll talk about later called The Tower. It's like a tower defense, but, like, you just upgrade your stats, and then you try not to die as endless waves of enemies come at you. But yeah, it's pretty bare bones. There's not really much to it. Soul Knight. Soul Knight is in A, because this game is a fun little pixel art RPG that you can play with friends. And it's nice because you can play as, like, different classes and stuff. And I think it's like local. I think you can do local and online, like, co-op with it. And it's fun, but it can get pretty laggy at times, which is the only reason it's not an S. So that's good. What else we got? Stackball Crash Platforms. This one's in C. It's that game that shows up in the ads. It's plays exactly like it does in the ads, to the point where there's kind of no reason to play the actual game if you've just played the ads. It's actually a little silly. Because you're not getting anything extra from actually downloading the game. You're just playing the ads, basically. But without the... like, it just keeps going instead of sending you to the App Store. Like, that's basically the only difference between it and the ad. And it's just like, yeah, it didn't lie, I guess. It's just that, that's it. That's it. State of Survival Zombie War. This shit is another city builder, and therefore it goes in F. It's not even that interesting as a city builder, because it's just like, oh, it's fucking zombies. You gotta barricade the places, and then, like, none of that's actually, like, relevant. There's no, like, active aspect to keeping the zombies out. It's literally just like, oh, you upgrade the defenses, and then you're good. Super Auto Pets goes in S. I'm really bad at it. I'm, like, my only note that I have written down is I'm too stupid for this game. Like, there's a lot of, it's a game where you just, like, I think it blew up a while ago. Like, streamers were playing it a lot. Or at least Northern Lion was. I don't know if other streamers were, but, all you do is just, you, like, get animals from the store, and then the animals fight for you against someone else's animals. And, there's strategy involved in, like, setting up your party and, like, you know, buffing the right ones and, like, getting different pets and stuff, but, I'm too dumb for any of that, so I'm pretty bad at it. But it's a really good game, so it gets to go in S tier. Super Snail. Super Snail goes in A. Super Snail is, like, weirdly involved for a game about a snail. Like, the plot in Super Snail, I'm pretty sure, is like, oh, the end of the world came and everyone else died. So God sends a snail back in time with, like, powers to, like, mutate itself. Like, you can become, like, a robot snail, you can become, like, a dragon, you can become, other kinds of snails. I forget the other ones. I just remember the robot and the dragon. But it's like weirdly involved. There's a lot of different characters you can fight in that game that are, like, spoofs and like references to other media. Like one that I particularly remember a lot is that you can fight a young detective, and then a follow-up fight is you fight his extremely buff girlfriend. And it's just like, oh, that's a fucking Detective Conan reference. And it's just like, oh, that's so funny. And there's a lot of references to pop culture and media that is just barely different enough to not, warrant a copyright claim or whatever the fuck. It's pretty funny. It's kind of similar to Legend of Mushroom in that, like, you have to stockpile resources and then spend them at the right time, like during events and stuff. But it's a little grindy, but there's a shocking amount of content for a game about a snail. Okay, Battle Cats. Battle Cats goes in C. There's some freaky ass cats, but they get the job done. And some of them are anime characters for some reason. But my only grievance with it is that I guess my only grievances with it are that the gacha is pretty unforgiving. Like, I don't know if there's a pity system in it, but I don't get like if you're free to play, it's kind of difficult to get the good cats. The good cats that are not cats, pretty much. Because the good cats are like fucking like Anime Girl 22 from this crossover, or Thanatos the God of Death that is not a cat. So it's a bit of an aesthetic clash, but the gameplay's okay. It can be a little bit grindy to get all of the like treasures and stuff you need. But it's like okay, I don't enjoy it that much, but it's all right for what it is. Okay, the tower. The tower goes into B. It's aight. I mean, okay, this is the game I mentioned that Slime Castle seems like a ripoff of. Oh, there it is. And the tower is like an idle defense game, like tower defense, except for the fact that it's not really idle at all, because you have to constantly be like upgrading your tower, or else the run ends and then you have to start over. And like if the run ends, you at least earn some coins to upgrade your tower so it's like stronger inherently. But I don't know, it takes up my phone. Like, cuz it can't run in the background. You can't idle in the background. It has to be open. And I want to do other things with my phone. Like, I have the same problem with Legend of Mushroom, but, Legend of Mushroom's funny, at least. Like, this game doesn't really have a chat or anything. It's like alright. It's solid, but like, it's a hell of a grind. And that grind, like, entices you to pay. And it's just like, I don't know if the grind's really worth it, because this game takes up like 90% of my fucking battery charge. But you could be stuck farming like one run for hours at a time. Like, that's how long this shit takes. Even if you buy like the speed upgrades, it still takes forever, man. It's annoying. It's annoying as hell. Torba. Torba goes in F because this shit traumatized me. By traumatized, I mean it traumatized my wallet. I was a fucking Torba fiend back in 2020, and I spent so much goddamn money, and I have so many goddamn plushies that I don't know what to do with. Like, obviously, I unbagged the important ones that I like, but I have so many of them that are just sitting in a box in a corner of my little room here, and I don't know what to do with them. There's so many, and I spent so much money on it. Oh god. I tried selling them, but it was a pain in the ass trying to sell. But yeah, like, Crane games I have beef with, so it goes in F tier. Okay. Yeah, if I talk too much about it, though, I'm gonna relapse. Because that shit was actually addictive. We have Whiteout Survival. It's another motherfucking city builder. This shit goes in F. It's just... like... You would like, the ads promise, like, oh, it's a, like, exploration kind of thing, but it's like, it's just city builder in the end, again. It's like, I'm tired of seeing the same exact fucking games. Just reskinned, effectively. Because, like, what's the point, man? What's the point? Why would you make this game? Just for money? Like... It makes me mad, like, from a game design perspective, because it's like, oh, you have the resources to put together a game, and you just make the same fucking game as someone else again? What's the purpose? There's no reason. Yeah. Wordscapes. Wordscapes goes in B. Because it's literally just a puzzle game where you find the word, but it's surprisingly fun to compete with my family. Like, me and my dad and my brother all compete to see, like, who finds the word first, right? Because it's like, oh, it's just like a scramble of letters, and then we have to find it Scrabble style. And whoever finds the word first wins. And that's how I have how I have fun with my family. By competing with them. My dad's a fucking fiend at this, but, you know, that's unsurprising considering how much of a Scrabble fiend he is. My family in general is pretty fiendish at Scrabble. They honestly scare me a little bit. And then to end this tier list, we have Genshin. Or not Genshin. Better Genshin. Zenless Zone Zero. Which, in my notes, is Genshin, but if it was good and fun. Zenless I like a lot. Like, I like a lot compared to Genshin. Just because Zenless has, like, really fun animations. I like the characters a lot better. I like the setting better. Genshin can get pretty convoluted with its story, but it's pretty straightforward when it comes to Zenless. Even the, like, lore drop, like, side stories and stuff are pretty easy to understand, I think. Whereas Genshin, I feel like they use the most flowery language possible for some of the lore, and it's just like, I can't understand any of this shit. But Zenless, it's just like, yeah, I got a big truck and I'm sleepy. I gotta punch people to survive. You know? There's a big fucking bubble in the middle of town, and if you stay in it too long, you turn into a monster. Like, that's the plot. That's the plot. But it's, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun. The game is fun. The animations are fun. You can tell that there's a lot of, like, soul put into Zenless, I think. Like, so, like, not that like animations in Genshin are lacking soul or anything. Well, yeah. The story animations kind of do. Just like cutscene, or no, not the story animations. Like, I don't mean like fully animated cutscene story animations. I mean like the talking. Like, they're just chatting about, like, some lore and stuff. Like, in Genshin, they just kind of stand around each other and then occasionally turn their heads. and then sometimes Paimon makes an expression, and that's kind of it, right? Zenless, it's like, oh, like everyone's got their unique animations, like, and because of the whole like W engine system and how people are divided by like category of like their purpose in a team rather than their weapon, it opens the field to a lot of different kinds of weapons, you know? Like, oh, you have your shielders, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they have a shield. It could be a giant fucking, like, slab of concrete, you know? It could be a little shield. It could be a big shield that turns into a big, like, bonking stick. You have your attack ones, and that one varies a lot, because it's like, oh, you have a guy with pistols, and then you have a girl with a chainsaw, and it's just like, yeah, we could do whatever we want with these animations, and because of that, it's fun. Like Genshin, I feel like it's like, oh, you seen one cryo sword, you seen them all, you know, because like all the basics, even though they have different animations, it feels the same, you know? But in Zenless, every character feels different to play with, I think. And every character feels unique. And I am glad about it. That being said, I've spent a lot of money on both games. So, I guess maybe I can't bash on Genshin too hard, because I did play it quite a bit. But you know, I'm allowed to hold my grudges, right? Anyways, that's the fucking tier list. Woof. You can kind of tell that I went crazy over the break, because like a vast majority of these were played over the past 2 weeks. And where did I find the time? You know, I had all the time in the world during those 2 weeks, because I didn't have anything else to do. I would have been playing Balatro in my spare time if I could, but I couldn't, because my PC was dead as hell. But, you know, now I got a new good guy. Welcome to the world of Alive. Thank you. It's good to be back. Ugh. Well, I'm glad that I got through. Wow, this took 3.5 hours. It took me 3.5 hours to rank like 63 games. You know what? Yeah. That's about fair, considering I spent 2 weeks playing them. But yeah. As far as this tier goes, this is stuff that's like absolutely worth the download. I mean, Legend of Mushroom honestly is kind of like hit or miss, because your server might not be as fun as mine. But everything else, these are absolutely worth a download. Everything in the bottom category, don't fucking bother with them. S-. I guess I could order them real quick. Like, I'll put Legend of Mushroom at the bottom of S tier, because, here, I'll put, just out of respect, I'll put, Pocket Camp, like, first, because you can't play it anymore. So I don't wanna bash it too hard. Let's put, like, this. Minesweeper can go, like, here. Yeah. Actually, no. I'll put Legend of Mushroom above Minesweeper, just because I get Minesweeper here. I'll put this here. Oops. Yeah. So in order, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, only there, like, out of, you know, honor for a fallen game. Adify, Zenless, Prosika, Leighton Brothers Mystery Room, banger fucking songs. Bandori, Geometry Dash, Offline Games, No Wi-Fi Games, Super Auto Pet, Silly Wisher, Legend of Mushroom, and Minesweeper for Android. Sorry, iPhone users. I guess you can have offline games, no Wi-Fi games. I'm not gonna bother with, like, A tier through D tier, but I will rank, like, the worst of the worst. I'll put Genshin at the top. I'll give it that mercy. And Toraba, I mean, you do get the physical prizes. BitLife is pretty shit. Data Survival's pretty bad. Gardenscapes is pretty bad. I wouldn't say it's... No, actually, it's worse than State of Survival. I'll put this under BitLife. My Little Universe I'll also put under BitLife. This shit... Oh, Golden Goblin's Idol Merger. I think I'll put between... Yeah, State of Survival and Gardenscapes. Oh, Brain Test. Oh, Brain Test has to be down here. These are all so fucking bad. Like, no, I think Fishnam goes here. There we go. Like that, I think. Like, I'll give Alter Ego the benefit of the doubt because, like, it's probably fun, but, like, I don't remember fucking anything about it. Yeah, so here is the definitive mobile game tier list as determined by me. And if your favorite mobile game is not here, it's because I haven't played it yet. And I emphasize yet because... honestly, given how, you know, bad I am with actually using my time wisely to do stuff like editing, I'm probably gonna end up downloading more mobile games when I'm bored at some point, if I'm not feeling like playing any of my, PC games. So, I'm probably going to be playing more mobile games in the future anyway. But, for now... This is the tier list. And thank you all for watching. Actually, hold on. Let me get a screen capture of this real quick. Just to post. Like that. There we go. A pretty solid list. Yeah. It's pretty good for stuff that I played over 2 weeks. Well, most of them. But thank you all for watching this stupid fucking mobile game tier list stream. I'll be back tomorrow with Ace Attorney investigations, I think I have set up. I'm going to be alternating the Ace Attorneys, like, from week to week, because doing 2 a week kind of kills my throat. But yeah, and I'll be, like, just I'll be streaming kind of whatever on Twitch the other 2 days. But yeah, like, those are the plans going forward. Hopefully the new PC doesn't have any more scuff. So I'll see you all then. Bye bye.